I'm gonna start by saying this video has been in the making for 2 years. I keep starting the video and not finishing it. I just want to get this out. So if I do get emotional, like, don't be like, oh, like, it's okay. I'm a very sensitive person, so yeah. I just want to thank everybody that wrote either in my personal messages or on my timeline that I do inspire them, that I do give them that fire to want to go out there and do something and be great at whatever they're doing. It's hard for anyone to be vulnerable. So this post is about vulnerability and just being open. Start of 2020, I said I was going to live joyously intolerant. That's like my thing of 2020. I want to be joyously intolerant. Like, I want to be able to say no to something and mean it, whether it be, no, I don't agree with you, and that's fine. No, I don't want to do what y'all are doing, and that's fine. Okay, I said this, I meant it. It wasn't something I meant to hurt you by, but I'm not taking it back. And I want to be able to just go and live life. But it's just a difficult process. I'm the type of personality where my friends and my family, they mean a lot to me. So like, I get in an argument with them, or if I handle something a certain way, like, I lose sleep over it. Now, this is not something that is as current as I used to be. I used to be really bad with it. Like, I could like go without sleep worrying about like, how could I have handled that better? Even with a stranger, like, I could get into it with somebody at the supermarket. This has never happened, but I can get into it with someone at the supermarket, and when I'm in the car, dang, like, they could have had a bad day. Like, I wonder if I could have handled that differently. Like, you know, things like that. And I don't want to pin it to like being misunderstood, but I just wish it was okay to be me and no one questioned me for it. Like, a lot of times I don't say anything. I kind of keep it to myself, but I let that build up to where one time I'll just explode. And then it's like, dang, like, what's she mad for? I'm mad because you bullied me for 4 months and I haven't said anything. For most of my life, I've struggled with being me. What are you talking about, Nadirah? Mostly everyone does that. Okay, but I'm talking to y'all about it. My entire life, I've been told, you're too much, right? My friends would say, I like your extra, right? But y'all know that there's a bad extra. When I was younger, I was placed, I feel like, with that bad extra. Like, she can't sit down. She's just so extra, in your face all the time, excited all the time. And it was hard for me growing up because they say the type of person that I have, I'm either really up or I'm really down. There's no real in between. So even if I am chilling and I'm not like, hey, how you doing, what's up? People think that there's something wrong with me, and literally I could just be chilling. But because I have RBF, I don't even know where I was going with that. People tend to think like I'm mean or have an attitude if I'm not saying anything, or if I'm just chilling. But growing up, and maybe still now, I mean, it is something that I'm conscious of, so I try to be more pleasant. A lot of times I just be chilling. As many of you all know, I'm an actress, and that post that I made earlier was from the Washed season 2 premiere. It was a great day. We had over 500 people show up. Like, Dallas showed out. We got some really good feedback from the transition of season 1 to season 2. But this is not about Washed. It was a very overwhelming experience for me because I was one of the leads. I assistant directed an entire season, learning so much, you know, mistakes and all. And I actually co-directed the first episode. In essence, you would think people are like, oh my gosh, it's like so good, congratulations. Yes, that happened, but for some reason I just felt like I was in a space where I couldn't celebrate it. Spit it out, Nadirah. This acting thing is hard. There are a lot of moments where you feel like you're not enough, like you aren't doing enough. You feel it becomes touchy because as an artist, like the great Erykah Badu says, we sensitive about our when you put so much energy into something and you don't feel not necessarily the success, but it's just frustrating because when you are an artist and you want people to support you, people you think should support you don't. And it's hurtful, yes, but it makes you question yourself because as an artist, we care about what people think. It's so crazy. We spend so much time doing whatever, whether it be music, dance, theater, film, and when you present it to people, you want to know their thoughts, but you also want to know like they want the best for you. And I'm realizing that like you have to keep going regardless of who doubts your talents and who's secretly hating on you, and those people that want you to do good as long as you're not doing better than them. It's just a fine line because you just want to put out dope stuff, and it's hard knowing that I'm not for everybody and it is okay. Oh, I'm so big on FOMO, and not necessarily like going out to spaces, but just being included. And again, that comes from being younger and not feeling included in things. And so as an adult, it hones on to me when you go on Facebooks or Snapchats or Instagrams and you see your friends out or people you consider your friends and you're like, dang, like I didn't get no invite. Like, it's a vulnerable space to be in, not feeling included. And I am accepting and understanding like I'm not for everybody and it is okay. Thanks for sticking around and listening to me ramble.